Good evening, everybody. You get them, Rolly. We are coming to you live from Empire's, not really live, this will have been filmed earlier, but from Empire's Comics Vault, and this is Empire's TV. This week we're going to start with an original Adventure Time graphic novel. They did a previous one of these, Catching Fire or something like that. That's actually the Hunger Games movie. It's something about fire. But I didn't read this, but I'm just letting you know it's there. Swamp Thing, I've been absolutely loving this. He solidified his place as the Avatar of the Green, and you know, we're kind of going from there. This one says Cedar Triumphant. I don't think so. Trillium, it was very confusing. Not confusing to as confusing as some of the other ones to read. You know, there were ones where you were reading like this, and then you had to flip it like that, and then you went back the other way. It was ridiculous. This one, you just read the entire top section, and then you read the entire bottom section. Our two heroes have essentially been displaced. They've swapped places, and I don't know where he's going, but we've got 3 more issues after this. All you Avatar fans, all you Homeward Bound fans, this is Homeward Bound meets Crossed. It looked adorable. We're seeing it all from the animals' point of view. We're hearing them talk, but everything the humans say is gibberish, but it was just a little too far for me. There are a couple scenes in there where people are doing horrible things to one another. So it's your typical Avatar. If that's what you like, I'm not judging, but it's just not for me. See, the two extremes. I didn't read Adventure Time. I didn't like that one. I'm right down the middle of the road. And speaking of the middle of the road, Flash, that cover says it all. It actually happens. He loses the symbiote, and I don't want to tell you what happens at the end, but the next one is going to be a lot of fun. And Spider-Man in general has been good. No need for Peter Parker to come back, right, people? We love our Doc Ock. The last Infinity tie, as the Guardians are wrapping up their story. Coming out of that, we got Inhumanity, and this one is where in Infinity, Black Bolt actually set off a Terrigen bomb. Essentially, anyone who had Inhuman DNA across the planet went into a cocoon and then went through their own metamorphosis and are now part of the Inhuman race. So this is where that picks up. Cataclysm, that's not to scale unless he shrunk down to fight Spider-Man, but that is about what's going to be happening in this. I saw the issue number 5 cover for Cataclysm, and it's just like a white background with Galactus standing there. It's over. Amazing. McGinnis's artwork is incredible. It's toned down enough where it's believable. And the first one was interesting. We got Firestar into the X-Men. She's a teacher at the school. And of course, Nightcrawler comes back from the dead. If you're just looking for a little bit of Pete, this is 700.1. You can get some Pete without your Doc Ock. It's got 2 covers. Wanted to show them both to you. Burn, Triple Helix. Trio, you can get it in trade. That's the one that came before this. We've got a couple real interesting ones here. Let's do the ones that we've already been talking about. God is Dead. The gods from all the different pantheons have come back. They have pretty much set the world ablaze. They're warring against each other because their treaty couldn't last more than 2 issues. And this is where it just continues. Ultimately, we, the people, are getting screwed in this one. Hinterkind, it's a science fiction fantasy. There is a civilization, a small group of people who are living in this overrun world. A young girl and a boy go out on an adventure where they find so many other things out there. All kinds of things from myth, giants, goblins, and of course in this one we're getting the sci-fi aspect of it all. Green Lantern with yet more guns pointed at his head. I thought he had a ring, which was the most powerful weapon in the universe. Number 3, Wonder Woman goes head to head with, what's her name? And in this one, I was going to show you, but it seems like it's at the very end. Superman's killed. That's it. You just got to read it. Velvet, Brubaker, 1973, spy drama. This is where him and Epting are at their best. We still have number 1s. I highly recommend this. Number 2 is out tomorrow. She's been framed. She's on the run. She's trying to clear her name and ultimately at the end of the day do the right thing. Terminator Salvation, this is by Straczynski. It's weird, Straczynski's got Sidekick, he's got Protectors Inc., he's got 10 grand, he's got a Twilight Zone coming out, and he wanted to do a Terminator book. Pretty much anything that he feels like doing, they will print. That's it, you guys. On the 14th, I said the wrong date last week. On the 14th, we're doing a toy drive. You can find more info on our Facebook. Thank you very much.